I saw a message from Sir Ian McKellen pop up in my Twitter feed this morning. Apparently, it has been 20 years since the first Lord of the Rings movie came out. 20 years, 2 decades. Getting old definitely sucks. Hello and welcome to another episode of Amazing Worlds. I forgot to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So, as I was saying, getting old definitely sucks. It's got its moments, I won't deny. I love my children, they bring me great joy, except for when they come crawling into bed at 2 in the morning and then we'll have to squeeze in together there and I get a rough night's sleep and I still have to go to work the following day. So, yeah, I mean, I'm nearing 40, definitely middle age. I'm trying to embrace it as much as I can, but it does suck. I'm starting to get some little health issues, niggles, aches and pains. And then it got me thinking, and I'm bringing you today a comic by Spanish author Paco Roca, and it's this comic here, Arrugas in Spanish, in English titled Wrinkles, which is published in the US by Knockabout Comics, and it's been translated to other languages, Italian, French, I believe as well. So, Arrugas by Paco Roca, brilliant cover there. It's a story about Alzheimer's and how our main protagonist in the story, elderly gentleman, is afflicted by the disease, and his family not being able to look after him properly and provide the care that he needs, put him in a hospital / retirement home. And then obviously it's Alzheimer's. The story does not have a happy ending. It doesn't have a happy ending at all, and every time I've read the comic, I'm not ashamed to say that I've cried, I've welled up, I've teared up. It is incredibly moving, incredibly touching, and it's perfectly written by Paco Roca, and the art itself, I think it suits the story really well. He's got a very characteristic style, very much in the sort of European, Belgian bande dessinée tradition, very clear lines. The color is neat, a lot of pastel tones to it, and I had the great fortune actually of meeting Paco Roca at a Comic-Con in Madrid a few years ago, and he actually signed Arrugas for me. Not only did he sign it, but he sketched for me the cover inside. Paco is an incredibly sweet guy and a top person. I was at the Comic-Con in Madrid. I was in the queue to meet other authors, and by the time I got to his queue, I literally was the last person there. The guy that was organizing his stand came to me and said, look, you know, there's a chance you're not going to get to see and meet Paco. You've got like 2 hours waiting time. And I said, well, I'll take my chances, I'll stay here. And I think I queued for close to 2 hours, and for those 2 hours plus, obviously he had been there before, Paco was signing and sketching for every single person that went to see him. Amazing guy, super sweet. I mean, Frank Miller, Brian Azzarello, any of the international artists that came to the Comic-Con in Madrid, they were there for just 1 hour. They just signed, you were limited to how many books you could get signed, and moved on, and they left. Paco was there for hours, sketching, greeting, talking, being really super nice. And not only did he sign this, he signed for me another one of his books that he's got, and even did another sketch for me, and it's just amazing guy. And fortunately, in a month's time, I'm going to my local Comic-Con here, and I'm taking my 4-year-old for the first time, and we're going to meet Paco again, so it's going to be amazing. So, big digression, but back to the story. It's a very mature, honest take on the subject. It's a great introduction to what Alzheimer's is and how it affects people. The story not only does it focus on our main character, but there's also another cast of supporting characters, other patients at the retirement home slash hospital, and it shows different stages and the process of deterioration of Alzheimer's, the friends that he makes there, the people that work in the care home, and it's just a brilliant, sweet, human story that also got turned into a animated movie, very faithful to the art that Paco Roca presents in the book. I'll try to find it and leave a link in the description below. So obviously not for everyone, certainly not a book for children, but to me a brilliant, perfect examples of what comics are or can be. It's not just superheroes, it's not just mindless action, it's just another very valid medium to tell stories and to present situations, people in a manner that maybe prose or cinema cannot do necessarily. It's just a different medium that allows different presentations. Beautiful, really recommend. Yep, give it a try if you can stomach it, because I understand it's a very sensitive subject, but dealt with a lot of care and a lot of respect. So, Wrinkles by Paco Roca, give it a go. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like, dislike, comment below, let me know what you think. And as usual, until next time, take care. Bye.